Hey, welcome to this week's show.
This week, Brad and I are in Manitoba, Canada, hunting with Adrenaline Outfitters for big black bears. Y'all stay with us, accept the challenge right after this.
Accept the Challenge. Brought to you by Archery Adventures. With your hosts, Brad Frost and Scott Carroll. Accept the Challenge, brought to you in part by Matthews, Catch Us If You Can, CVA Muzzleloader, Hunter Safety System, Southern Shooters, Columbus Spine and Performance Center, Big Game Taxidermy, Melson Tractor, Northside Pond, Higher Frequency Productions, and Archery Adventures.
Well, when I got the opportunity to hunt, to say I was excited and a little bit shocked, that'd be an understatement. Brad got it done on day 3 and left me 2 days to either fish or hunt. And if you know me, I'm going to take hunting over fishing any day. So, we signed the tags and got all the paperwork done, and we got out there and started hunting the next day.
Well, since I was going to be the cameraman on this hunt, I didn't take my bow with me, so I was going to have to use Brad's bow. And I shot it pretty good behind the hotel. However, shooting at a 300-pound bear, that's a little different story.
I mean, if it came out of the north, it were cool, yeah. But it's not. It's out of the northwest. It's actually almost feels like southwest right now at the back of my head. Well, the bait we wanted to hunt, the wind is just totally jacked up for it. So we're going to have to come up with a new plan. Good thing about a good outfitter, they got plenty of baits to choose from. So got 5 or 6 we haven't even hunted this week. Nobody's hunted. So I don't understand what the wind's doing. I mean, it just did 360 here.
It's not going to be good anywhere.
I mean, I think it's out of the... Let's go fish. Alright, well, we've checked a couple of different baits. Finally found one that the wind's right on, so Brad and I are going to ease in here and see if there might be something already on the bait. It's 22 yards to that front barrel, 24 to the back. So we ought to be top pin anywhere over there in that area. Got an 18-yard shot right out here in front. Everything else is about 10 to 12. The rain will hold off. We ought to have a good hunt. Kind of slow right now. We'll take this opportunity to get us something to eat. Hopefully the bears will get up to eat here shortly. Bear. Perfect. Blowing right from the bait to us. So hopefully when this little guy gets out of the way, the later it gets, the bigger the bears get. We got about 4 more hours, 4.5 more hours of daylight, so y'all stay with us. We'll see what happens.
The thing about bear hunting, when it happens fast, because those bears come in, as Brad said, they're barefooted. And they come in without making a sound. So, me and Brad were keyed in on this one spot, and all of a sudden, boom, there's a bear. Well, when this bear turned and started coming right to the tree, in my mind, I knew he was going to come in, stop, look up, see 2 ugly Georgia boys up there, and turn and haul the male out of there. So when he started coming in, I drew back when he went behind a tree, and he never gave me the shot. He came in and turned and went straight to the bait. So I slowly let down as quietly as I could, and he went in there and fed for probably about 10-15 minutes. We heard limbs breaking behind us, and what it was, there was another bear back there. I don't know if you can hear it on video, but he was letting us know that he knew we were back there. That's how they communicate to you, letting you know, hey, I know you're there. But I think this big guy at the bait thought there's another bear coming in, so he stands up to face this bear that's behind us. And I drew back thinking I'm about to get shot, and I held it, and I held it. And I held it some more, and he is standing there looking directly at us. So at this point, I'm really wanting to let down, I promise you. He's looking right under the tree for this other bear on the ground that's breaking limbs behind us that we can't see and he can't see, but we can hear him. So letting down is not an option. So I kind of just bow my back and rest the bow on my leg, arc my back, and held it.